everybody, it's Nighttime Tarot, and I just want to say thank you so much for all your support and all the love that I've been getting recently. Let's just go ahead and get started. We have pile 1 and pile 2 and pile 3. I will leave the timestamps below in the description box. Thank you guys, I'll see you then. Bye. Hello, pile 1, it's Nighttime Tarot, and this is your weekly love reading. Let's just go ahead and get started. So just remember that the energy can be shifted, okay? It could be your energy or it could be your person's energy. So just work with what you hear here. So you do have the 9 of Pentacles here. So I feel that you're kind of focusing on your money, right? You're focusing on all the hard work that you've done, but it's just like kind of a selfish, self-centered type of energy here, because I feel like, you know, I've worked at it. I did this, I did that, I deserve this. It's like a materialistic type of energy here. And then you have the Hierophant here also in the reverse right under the 9 of Pentacles. So it's a very egoistic type of behavior, right? It's like you're only thinking about the now, you know, the present moment and what you have, or if you don't have it, you're not really thinking about the future and your other, you know, your person with you. It's more of, or it could be the fact that you're working at this relationship and you're kind of being selfish about everything that you've invested into this relationship, everything that you've put into this relationship, and you're kind of being self-centered. You know, you have this ego, pride type of behavior. You know, you and your person have probably been fighting a lot, it seems like, and I don't think that you've been putting in your effort into showing that you're sorry or forgiving. You know, you have the 9 of Swords here and the Sun right under that, clarifying that in the reverse. So I feel that you are so like deeply stuck in your mind. You're thinking negative things. You're talking negative. I even think that you're like cursing a lot to your person. You're using nasty behavior, you know, not like nasty, but it's more of a sense of like the way that you're speaking is just ugly. You're probably just like telling your person, I hate you. You're probably saying things, you know, talking about the past, assuming things, and just throwing a lot of nasty comments towards your person. And then you have the Star here. So you're not allowing growth to happen in this relationship, because you're just so focused on the hurt that you're feeling right now that you can't see anything better. You know, I really feel that you have a blockage in your life right now. There's something happening. There's something going on in your life, spiritually speaking, that is affecting this. Okay. Like I said, you know, if you're working on your money, it could be your egoistic, selfish desire for, you know, having all your money to yourself. It could be that. Or like I said, it could be the fact that you felt like you've invested so much into this relationship and maybe your person didn't invest as much as they should have into the relationship. And now you're like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done trying to be nice. I'm done trying to do my part and you don't do your part. So then that becomes that egoistic type of behavior where you're only thinking about the present. You're not thinking about the future with this person, right? But you're so clouded, you know, judging yourself, judging this relationship, not even judging yourself. I think you're just judging this person, judging the relationship. It's just all about how you've been affected, right? How it's destroying you mentally. And so your communication is coming off very nasty, very bold, you know. And then the Star here in the reverse is indicating that there isn't any growth because of the way that you're thinking, because of the way that you're speaking. You know, there isn't going to be any growth. You're allowing blocks in your path, you know, so you're not able to receive any blessings if you're speaking so negative. And then once again, you have the 3 of Swords here. So there could have been a third party situation. It could have, and not just that, because, and I don't know why this just came to my mind. The 3 of Swords right next to the 9 of Swords. I feel like maybe there isn't a third party situation. Maybe this has to do with a lot of you just thinking negative as well. You assuming, right? Maybe you've been hurt a lot in the past. So now you just don't have any trust. You don't trust people. You don't trust your relationship. You don't trust men. You don't trust women. So it leads into, I don't trust you. You know, it leads to assuming things. And then that, you know, speaking negative and just feeling negative doesn't allow you to blossom anything positive into your life, right? It doesn't let you go into something beautiful, like a beautiful relationship. You have all these blocks in your life and you're doing it to yourself. Therefore, you're not manifesting anything healthy. It's all negative. You have the Magician right under the 3 of Swords here. So I feel that all this negative speaking, all this negative thinking is blocking anything into existence to come out positive, right? You have the Magician here, like I said, in the reverse. So that you're blocking all your ability to be able to move forward. You're allowing this yourself. I mean, you have the power within yourself to transform your mental state, but you're not doing it. You're so blocked, you're so bitter, and you're so hurt from the pain that you think that someone caused you, and also that someone did cause you, when in reality you have the power within yourself to transform this whole situation and allow your relationship to be shifted to a different path. But you're not doing that. Once again, you have the Six of Cups here. That's also a representation of the past. So there's something about the past. This could be somebody that you've been with for a very long time. I feel like this person, you've maybe a high school sweetheart or somebody that you grew up with, but this is a relationship that you've had for a very long time. You have history with this person, but you're thinking a lot about the past. You're not satisfied. You're not satisfied in the relationship right now. You're not feeling like you're getting what you need out of this. You're not feeling like like this person is putting in the effort that you're putting in. It's like it's more of like a one-way street to you. It's like you're thinking about everything you did, and it could be that you only tried for like a good week and things were good, and then something fell off, right? And then now you're like, fuck, this isn't the one for me. Like it's like you're starting to think negative, and you only tried for a little bit. In being in a relationship, I just want you to know this: being in a relationship requires you to work every day. Okay, it's like a job. Yes, it sounds bad saying that, but I'm just trying to put out an example here. You have to work at it every day. Every day you get up, you have to have some type of positive energy going into your relationship. If you wake up and you're already thinking negative, or you want to just snap at your person for every little thing, let me tell you, you're going to end up having a bad day. Okay, you have to wake up and you have to work at it every day, just like you do at your job. If you work, or your career, you have to put in the time, the effort, the love into this relationship. But I feel like you're just like, I tried, I'm done. But even if you do have some stuff that has happened in this relationship, because I do feel like you have trust issues when it comes to this person. Even if that's the case, you're there for a reason, right? You're there in this relationship for a reason. So you have to work at it. If you decided to forgive this person, because I do feel like there was something here that this person may have done to you, or there's been some trust issues of the past. So if the person did something to you, you need to learn to forgive, right? Because you're still in this relationship. So this person probably asked you for forgiveness, and you decided that you wanted to move forward. So that was your decision to move forward with this person. Now, if that's the case, you can hold on. Or, I mean, you're never going to forget about the past, obviously. But if you're, forgiving somebody, or you're accepting their apology, then you have to try to move forward, right? Because you already accepted this forgiveness, right? They're in this relationship with you for a reason. You didn't let go of them for a reason, okay? So I just want you to know, like, you have to work at it, Now, that's if they did something to you. Now, if somebody else did something to you in the past, you need to learn how to trust. You need to tell yourself every day and manifest a different type of behavior and say, I do trust. I do find my relationship loyal and truthful and faithful. I am self-worthy of love, you have to start speaking positive words of affirmation into your life, because if you're just constantly like, I don't trust nobody, I don't this, I don't that, that's the kind of behavior that you're always going to have, right? So like I said, you have the Six of Cups here, so you're kind of feeling betrayed by somebody that you really, really love, or something that you invested in. So it could be this relationship, but you have the Hangman here. So I feel like regardless of the situation, you're still holding on to it. You're holding on to it because you're trying to see the benefit of the doubt. You're trying to see that, okay, something will change, right? If you start to transform, like I said, you're holding on for a reason. But if you transform this energy, it can turn into something more positive. And I think because of the fact that you're holding on, thinking that, okay, this situation will get better, I feel like that's where the transformation comes towards the end of the week. I feel like, this has been leading on from the weekend, or from Monday to towards the end of the week, you start seeing things getting a little better. So then you have the Ace of Pentacles and the upright. So that could be your money, it could be your finances. You did start off with the Nine of Pentacles in the beginning. So this could be you realizing, you know what, I need to really work more on my success. I really do need to invest more time into it. And you start to kind of slowly work on your own pentacles, work on your own self-love, Or you could, really focus on this love, on this relationship, and put this as a priority as well as your job, or, and then you have the Eight of Pentacles here. So I feel like you'll start to really see all the investment that you put into this relationship. You'll be able to sit back and kind of enjoy your relationship, right? You're going to put in a lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of energy overnight and morning. And then you're going to be able to look back and be like, damn, I remember, I invested so much into this relationship. I remember that every day I would wake up and try at my job, try at my success, or try my relationship. And now you're looking back and you're like, damn, it feels pretty damn good, right? Shit has really worked itself out because I tried, because I shifted my energy and I transformed myself into something better. And so, yeah, I really feel that if you really take some time for yourself during this week to focus on this energy and transform it to something better, so that you can start thinking this way, start manifesting some honest truth to yourself and some healthy boundaries here, healthy self-love, healthy love for your relationship, you will see a tremendous transformation in your relationship. I feel like you have the power within yourself. I feel like you are a very intuitive type of person, a big manifester. So I feel that you have the power within yourself to transform the situation. And I think you know that as well. But this is a spiritual thing that you really need to work on. So work on that and you will see a transformation towards the end of the week when it comes to your relationship. Now let's go ahead and pull out some love advice. You did pick this card, so we'll start off with this card first. You have acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times, we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. So I think that you just need to accept the fact that there is something about this relationship that has destroyed you, has mentally fucked with you in a sense, right? And in order for you to realize, hey, you can't transform the past anymore. You have to learn to accept, hey, the situation happened, but I need to be in peace with myself. I need to learn to truly forgive, right? In order to be able to move forward, because you have no control of the past anymore. You can't change what happened already. Exactly. Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. So yes, there needs to be a healing some type of healing going on, and I think it's a spiritual healing that needs to happen in this relationship within yourself. That way it can transform into your relationship. Freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Exactly. I feel like you're feeling tied down, like you're shackled, but you're only shackling yourself, if that even makes any sense. But anyways, sorry. I do feel like you're just stopping yourself. You aren't allowing yourself to feel free because you're keeping yourself tied up in this situation. The way that you're feeling is pretty hurtful, And you do have new beginning, a new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. And like I said, I feel like you will transform this, and your spirit guide is telling you that you do need to transform this in order to receive a new beginning. And this is your new beginning, the Ace of Pentacles along with the Eight of Pentacles. You will succeed in your job, or you will succeed in this relationship, regardless of however you want to read that, because I do feel like that's two different stories there. But like it says, there's a new adventure that awaits for you. Now let's go ahead and pull out some affirmation cards. I just wanted to do a little bit of affirmation for you. And it says, feeling good will bring me far more than whatever I thought I needed. So yeah, you need to start learning to feel better, feel good about yourself, about this relationship, and it will take you farther in life, okay? I choose to be a super attractor and have unwavering faith in the universe. So I feel like that's a manifesting card. If you attract things, you start putting negative things out into the universe, you're going to attract negative things. You put positive things out into the universe, you will attract positive things. And it says, wanting more for others puts me into an energy of abundance. Okay, so you got to think positive about your relationship or other people. That way you can also receive abundance. You don't want to be negative about other people or your partner because you don't want to receive negativity back. And then you have, I accept the good things come easily. I am a super attractor. So once again, a manifesting card. I think that you have to transform. And this is very clear to me. It just speaks out to me that you have to just switch the way that you're thinking, right? Your thought process, and manifest something more clear and positive energy, a lot of love and self-love too, because I feel that whatever has happened and played out in your life has been really hurting you, right? It's a burden that you carry, and you don't want to carry that shit, because if you start carrying that shit, I guarantee you're gonna have you're going to start having back problems, shoulder problems, stress, and headache, tensions, and all that crap. You don't need that. So work on yourself, manifest good and healthy things, and you will see good and healthy things will come towards you and your relationship. So Pal 1, that is your weekly love reading, and I hope that it resonates in some type of good way. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Hello, Pal 2. This is Nighttime Tarot. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm sorry, guys, if I sound a little too close. I have my mic on, and I'm sorry if you hear me kind of burp. I'm over here sipping on some Red Bull. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So you did start off with the Temperance in the reverse here. So I feel like you're feeling a little bit impatient. You're not really feeling yourself. And I think that a lot of it has to do with some type of obstacles that have been in your way when it comes to your person. It could be that you guys are not really agreeing on a lot of things when it comes into the relationship. I feel like you have your ways of thinking and your person has their ways of thinking. So there's been a lot of confusion, a lot of impatience on your part. I don't even know if that sounded correctly, but I feel like you're just feeling a little bit impatient. Like I said, with certain obstacles, certain things that are going on into this relationship where you're not feeling that you and your person are on the same page. You have the Hierophant here. So I feel that spiritually you're doing well. I think that you're trying to overcome things. You're trying to feel happy and fulfilled, right? I think that you have new types of ideas and things that you want to bring into light, right? Things that you want to manifest, and just something new in your life, something new and positive. It's like you're planning all these great things for yourself or this relationship, but I don't really think that it's almost like you're applying your full self, spiritually. You're probably praying a lot about this relationship, hoping that things will work out. But then you also have the Eight of Pentacles here. So although you're putting in a lot of effort into this relationship, I don't feel like you're getting the success that you want, right? And that could be the Five of Wands, that, that different options, like where you're wanting things one way and your person wants another thing a different way. You also have the Ace of Wands here, and that is your main energy here. So I think that you are very driven, right? There's something that you're really working towards, and that could be your success. Pile A was also dealing with some kind of pentacles. So overall, I feel like the energy is like you're working on yourself. You're probably having new ideas for a business, and you're probably sharing that with your person too. Like, this is what I want to do, and your person's probably not agreeing with you. They're probably saying, no, you should take this route, or no, I don't want you to do that. But it's like you have all these new ideas, all these things that you want to happen and to bring forward into your life, right? It's like you want to manifest, money, you want to manifest success. Or you're putting in new ideas and effort into this relationship because you're trying to manifest success into this relationship, right? But then the Queen of Cups and then the Two of Swords here, it also indicates that you're feeling a little unwanted. You're feeling a little insecure. You're not really feeling like yourself, right? So if this person is bringing negative efforts towards you, if this person's bringing negative efforts into this relationship and, saying negative things to you, like, no, you're not going to succeed in that. No, I don't really agree with you when it comes to that. It's bringing you down, right? Or it could be that you yourself are bringing yourself down too. And I think that's going to be more that applies here, because you do have the Two of Swords here. So I feel like it's you. It's like a decision that you need to make within yourself. You're feeling a little like you're suffering from commitment issues. You're suffering from actually making an effort when it comes to your new ideas. So it could be new ideas towards the success in job, new ideas when it comes to a relationship, right? Things that you are trying to work towards, but you're not feeling the commitment. You're not feeling yourself. You're feeling like there's going to be a blockage there. And I think that blockage is just you yourself. It's like you have two types of options when it comes to the success and when it comes to your relationship. You're just not feeling committed, or you just stop yourself, You could be a Pisces, Scorpio. I'm just kind of getting like water here because of this energy. I don't know why. I'm just kind of, but I feel like you're just stopping yourself because you're being very emotional, right? There's like so much drive in you, but at the same time it stops you because you start probably thinking negative, right? And then you start wondering or thinking about like how things can go wrong in this relationship, or just in general with your with your career. But I think the Four of Cups here, you realize, you know what, I do need to put in a little bit more effort, I don't know what's stopping me. Why is it stopping me? Things maybe didn't go great the first time around, but I do need to put a little bit more effort in. And then you have the King of Cups, which is going to show some type of loyalty. You're going to be loyal to this. You're going, and you know what? It's like a back and forth situation here, because you have the Four of Cups here in the reverse, and then you have the King of Cups here. So I don't know, I kind of feel like you're just kind of back and forth about, kind of thinking about the pros and the cons when it comes to your relationship, and the pros and the cons when it comes to your success. And I think that all of that has to do with just these new ideas that you're trying to bring forward, right? These new ideas that you're trying to bring towards your partner. But I think you're going to be successful. I think you're going to realize, you know what, all the effort that I put in is going to succeed, and you're going to feel good within yourself. If you look at him, he's a little zen. He's like, I'm chilling, I'm vibing, and it's like he has his cup here filled. He's chilling. He has like a small little smirk on. He has a little crown up here that's kind of cute. I just noticed that. But I feel like he's just very zen. And I think you're going to come out of this Four of Cups energy, because it is in the reverse here. So I think you're going to start realizing, okay, you know what? I do need to put more focus onto my relationship, or I do need to put more focus onto my success. But I think you're just being negative with yourself, because if you're, I was going to say patient, I don't even know why. If your person is here telling you like, nah, I don't like that idea, or like, nah, this and that, like, and they're, y'all are exchanging ideas, but they're not agreeing with your ideas. That's what kind of puts you down. Don't let anybody change the way that you feel. If you have an idea, you have dreams and visions and goals, succeed in those goals, okay, when it comes to your career. If you're not married to this person, they ain't got no right to tell you anything. And even then, if you were married to this person should be there supporting you 100% to reach your goals, okay? And I think that you need to be there and supporting them as well, with their goals. And I think you do help them with their goals, but you're just feeling very impatient. Or it could be the fact that you're having all this drive and all these new ideas that you're being really impatient on trying to make them, happen. Like you want it really fast, but you need to be patient about it, okay? Now let's go ahead and look at your love advice. But overall, like I said, so it could be a career and it could be a love situation here. But overall, I think towards the end of the week, you're going to come out of this. And it doesn't seem too bitter. I think the only bitter part is the Two of Swords here in the reverse and the Queen of Cups here. This is the more bitter side here, and that's just the side of you when you're alone and you're thinking about yourself and your career. There's a little bit of commitment issue, so you could have commitment issues when it comes to setting ground on a career or setting ground on your relationship, okay? But I think that there's going to be a good outcome. You just need to get out of that state of mind. It says, close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. Of course, that's what we're just talking about. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. Okay, so that's very self-explanatory. And then you have, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So I think that you are making decisions based on guilt, or your person telling you that they don't agree with you. You have to just be true to yourself, okay? My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. So you could feel like, and I don't really feel like you and your person are separated or anything like that, but I do feel that there is a little bit of tension here. There could be days where y'all just go without talking, maybe a few hours or whatever, but don't allow that negativity to, bring your person or manifest your person forward, okay? Because it's saying here that even though y'all are apart, spiritually y'all are together. So I think right now y'all are just kind of like, being annoyed with one another. And it says friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. So yeah, this is pretty self-explanatory as well for friendship. You want to be able to find friendship in your relationship. You want your spouse to be your friend, someone that you can come to with your new ideas, whether it's the relationship or whether it's for your career. But you need to deepen your bond with your person, that's for sure. And it says, wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. And I think that that's exactly what's happening, is that you're working really, really fast and you want things to happen. You want things to just blossom, but you have to wait. Like, don't rush it, okay? And you do have that very that, that fiery energy, like I said. So just allow nature to take its course. Things will happen the way that it should. Things will start to manifest themselves into your life. So just wait it out, okay? Pile 2, wait it out. I think overall this is going to be a very good reading. I think that you just have a lot of new ideas. You just have to sit down, write things down, be very organized on how you want your ideas. What do you want in this relationship? Whatever it is, your career or your relationship, write it down and work at it every day. Like I told Pile 1, working at your relationship is also a job. And I know that sounds kind of bad, but it is. You have to work at this relationship. You have to work at your career. And like I said, just write everything down. Work at it day by day. Don't just come up with all these ideas in your head and not put anything, like you're not manifesting, if you're just thinking and you don't have the actual drive to put your best foot forward. Like, what's that going to do? I hope I made sense. Sometimes I just talk so much because Spirit is just like talking. And then like sometimes I'm like, damn, I'm talking way too fast. How the hell am I even talking? Like, what am I saying? But anyways, and then you have, I am kind and loving toward others while creating clear boundaries that protect my good feeling emotions. So boundaries, even if you have to have some kind of boundaries with your person, hey, you have to do it right. You just have to have, but you have to be loving about it as well if you want to be by yourself for a little bit or a couple days to yourself. And you have appreciation dissolves all blocks that presents to the presence of my super attractor power. Sorry, I don't even know what I was reading. Appreciation dissolves all blocks to the presence of my super attractor power. So you need to avoid any blocks that are trying to come, into your path of transitioning into something new, which I think that 2 of Swords here, you have that block where you're just having like too many options and you're blocking yourself from your own, your own ability to manifest something great into your life. And then you have the universe powerfully responds the instant I realign with love. Yes, that's a good one right there. The moment you start speaking love and faith and the ability to be able to do things, you'll start seeing a lot of things will start to realign themselves and be a lot different. When I merge my desire with faith, I can take action from a place of peace rather than control. Exactly. So you have a desire here, right? And you have to have the desire with faith. You have to have faith because, like I said, these 2 cards, that's not a faith card. Those are commitment issues. Those are trust issues. Those are being in your head. But I think that if you take, like it says, desire and faith, there will be some kind of action. You'll be able to move forward, right? And then it says, I can do less and attract more. That is exactly what I was telling you. Write your shit down because it's all in your head. It's like, oh, I want this, I want that. I want my relationship like this. I want my success like this. You're thinking about all these great things. And yes, it is great to think all like that. But hey, be organized about it. Write it down. Say what you want and make it happen, right? All right. So I love this reading. I think overall, you're just kind of like, you just have a lot of energy going on. You just have to calm it down a little bit and just start writing. Write down your shit, have a plan. Also, when it comes to your relationship, it's supposed to be the same thing. Have a plan when it comes to your relationship. Work at your relationship. Let there be some kind of love, right? So, Pile 2, that is your weekly love reading. I hope that it resonates. And if it does, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Thanks, guys. And I will talk to you later. Bye. Hello, Pile 3. So, real quick, I just want to ask, what the hell is holding you back, right? Something is holding you back. Something isn't letting you or allowing you to feel like yourself. So I feel like right now you and your person, I'm sorry, I just jumped right into it, but I feel like you and your person are not on speaking terms right now. There could be a little bit of a just need to kind of work on yourself, right? I feel like this is a spiritual thing right here that I'm kind of feeling like there's a blockage in your life. You do have the Hermit here, so like I said, I do feel like there could be just some time to be alone, like to rely on yourself a little bit, dig deep within yourself and find who you truly are or what you truly want. You have the Knight of Wands here, so there's a lot of new ideas coming, forward in your mind, things that you need to work on with yourself, I believe. Not necessarily with your relationship, but I think that with yourself. I think that you are in that battle right now where you're like, I need to transform this. I need to be better at this. I need to do this better. I need to do that. I need to let this go, right? It's like you're thinking about all the things that you need to let go of yourself. And with that change and that drive, you'll receive the Two of Cups here with your relationship. So you'll receive a bigger and higher commitment, right? You could also be thinking about marriage one day with this person. You know, how is it going to be like? Am I really ready to take that step forward? And it doesn't have to necessarily be marriage, but it is some type of committed relationship, right, that you're trying to bring forward. And I think that you really do care about your person deeply. So I think that you working on yourself will also help out your relationship, and I think that's why you're doing that. You also have the Ace of Wands here right below the Two of Cups. So there's a lot of fiery energy within your relationship. There's a lot of love, committed, just commitment, you know, and trust and loyalty. There's a drive that pulls you in towards your person, and a love that pulls your person in when it comes, you know, to you. But then you do have the Six of Wands with the Star here. So I feel like although you're trying to transform yourself into being better and being more active in your relationship, that will transform your relationship. But then I think within yourself, you're still battling something, right? You're still holding on to some type of resentment, some type of something in the past that you're not letting go. And with that happening in your life, you're allowing this Star in the reverse, which isn't, you're not allowing something to grow in your relationship, right? And that could be, or within yourself, you know, I think that you're working on yourself, therefore it's going to transform into your relationship. It's going to be good for your relationship. But I think secretly, I just had a Red Bull. So I just feel like secretly you're still holding on to some type of resentment, something in the past, something that a person where they really hurt you. Oh crap, my glasses fell. Hold on. I don't know, it's just like some type of resentment that you're holding on to, and it's not allowing you to move forward. It's not allowing you to move forward gracefully, right? And therefore you're keeping that, you're blocking yourself from something grand, something beautiful and spiritual to happen and transform itself in your life. And that's the Star in the reverse. That's what's clarifying that card. So you're not allowing any new growth within yourself spiritually. So then you have the Death and the Rebirth here. And then the Nine of Wands under that. Once again, it's holding on to something, not being able to forgive, not being able to allow yourself to move forward. So this Death is telling you that you need to kill off this type of energy. It's a death and a rebirth that you need to have. And it's funny because you have the Sun here, right, with the Five of Wands. So it could be that you are you need to kill off that old energy, you know, that resentment, that hate, something that you're holding on to. It could be part of this relationship. Although it makes you happy, it's like, when you're with this person, I'm so happy, everything's great, everything's going smoothly. But for some reason, whenever y'all part ways, you know, you go home, they go home, you start thinking negative. I don't know if it's negative towards yourself, which I kind of think it's negative towards yourself. And also you could be thinking negative towards this relationship. So I feel like it's something spiritually, like I said, death and a rebirth here. And then you have the Nine of Wands. So it's telling you that you need to kill this energy off, because in order for you to grow and to have progress in your relationship, to have self-progress with yourself, self-love, this is an energy that needs to die. And then you have the Five of Wands here, along with the Sun and the Strength card in the reverse. So I think that killing off this energy is going to give you a more sense of like, not options, but like a different path. You know, it's going to open up a lot of new things to come your way. It's like, once you kill off that energy, you're going to realize, oh my God, like I was blocking my own blessings. I have all these new things available to me and my relationship, and it's going to bring a success. It's going to bring the Sun card, joy and new ambitions and just love and peace and tranquility into your life. But then you have the Strength here in the reverse. So I think you're going to kind of, it's not so much like, I'm not feeling the vibe that it's going to be that you're going to be like a weak person or that you have no strength. It's more like you're allowing yourself to just kind of be in the moment. You don't have to be a show off. You don't have to be like this person who has full strength all the time, 24/7. Like you have to have your shit together I feel like you're just going to allow yourself to just be with nature, be with yourself, you know, have a great time, be in the moment and not hold on to the past anymore. You're going to allow yourself to, you know, be in love with this person, be in love with yourself. But I think that you're holding on to a lot of hate here. I don't know why. I'm also getting hate on like other people too. It could just be other people that are in your life, not even necessarily your relationship, but it's causing an effect within yourself. But like I said, I think that this is something that an energy that you need to just you need to let go of, because this is your main energy, the Six of Wands with the stars. So there isn't any growth within you right now. I feel like although you just kind of want to be alone, you just kind of want to be by yourself, or you just want to be with your person, honestly. It could be that you're just like, I don't want to be next to nobody. I just want to be with my person. My person's the only person that gives me strength. That's great and all, but you need to be able to have strength with yourself too when you're by yourself, So you need to kill this energy off in order to blossom into something new, to have some kind of success, But I think you're going to have a lot of things coming your way, a lot of great things, not bad things, a lot of great things. And I think your partner will be there to be able to support you and help you. But like I said, I just kind of felt the energy of something was blocking you spiritually. And only you know what that is. I do feel like it has a lot to do with some kind of like past hurt, past resentment, something that you're holding on to, and it's really hard for you to move forward. So Pal C, I think that overall this is a great type of energy. Not great. That's not the right word. I just think that you're trying, but spiritually speaking, you're having blockages. That's just what it is. You just have these blocks. So yeah. Okay, let's just get into the love advice here. You do have, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. So yeah, I think that you need to really, really dig deep into your heart. Like I said, I do feel like you're already in some type of hermit mode. So that's all great and all, but I think that you also need to just, like I said, you need to dig deep. This is a spiritual reading for me. You have twin flames, your passion ignites. And like I said, I don't really feel like it has anything to do with your person. And I think that you really do find love when it comes to your person. You really do feel good with your person. I think it's more you. And you have beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. Ooh. So I think you need to dig deep within yourself, This could be some insecure, self-esteem things, but you need to look at your person. There's probably some things there if you're pointing the finger at them, if they annoy you sometimes. Those are qualities that you need to look at yourself as well. But I think that you're projecting good and bad qualities. But I think you are trying. Then you have the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Like I said, once again, something about the past, some kind of resentment that you're holding on to, and it's not letting you blossom. It's not letting you grow. And, the path is here. The path is right here. You have the ability to change it. And that's the thing is, like, I want you to understand that even though you do these readings, or we do these readings for you guys, and you're like, man, it's a shitty reading or whatever. You have the power within yourself to transform whatever reading you get, okay? So this can easily end the weekend like shit if you go in with a negative mental state. Or it can end very positive if you decide to transform your mental state, okay? So whatever way you decide to think and be, that's the way that you'll end your week. I don't know if that made any sense, but my super attractor power comes from how I feel, my faith in love, and the joy I put out. So I think that you are trying to change the way that you're thinking and feeling. I think you're trying to learn how to project that, I like that card. It says, when I'm grateful for what I have, I can feel good along the way to what I deserve. Yeah, so you need to transform your feelings, your emotions, right? I trust that my powerful intentions combined with my faith are enough to allow my vision to become my reality. Amen to that, right? You're trying to manifest some good intentions here. You're having faith in everything that you're doing, whether it's in your relationship or just with yourself. And you're trying to learn that you can envision something positive, right? Like I just said, if we think positive, we can transform our fate. When I live and act from a place of spiritual alignment, I can trust that everything is working out for me, even if I don't know when or how it will happen. So you need to have faith. And like I said, I don't know, I kind of feel like some of you are probably praying and, trying to ask God for some kind of guidance here as well. True manifesting is about receiving what is or the highest good for all. That's pretty self-explanatory. You also have, I feel my way into faith one step at a time. Amen to that. Yes. Wanting more for others puts me into an energy of abundance. And then you have spiritual alignment puts my manifestation into motion. So these are a lot of manifesting cards right here. I feel like you have the power within yourself to transform, the negative energy that you're in. And a lot of it has to do with spiritual. So I think you need a spiritual awakening, a spiritual cleansing. I think that you just need to have some time to yourself, really. And because overall, I feel like your relationship is it could be a little rocky due to the way that you're feeling, but I think overall, that your person loves you. I think this is more of self-love. This is a self-love reading for the week. You really need to focus on yourself because there's a blockage there. There's some kind of hate, resentment, something about the past, and it's blocking you to move forward, to succeed. Okay. So, that is your reading, Pile 3. And I hope that it does resonate some way or another. I hope that you do find fulfillment in your new path, in your spiritual path. And I hope that you really do take into consideration into doing some kind of cleansing, because I do think that you need it. But if you're in a hermit mode right now, you're probably doing that. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.